Hi guys, in today's video we are going to review this particular unit from Linknlink Emotion Max. So my previous video was related to Emotion Pro, and this is now the Max. It's an enhanced version of the Pro variant. So basically it is again a radar based like presence sensor, but it is very advanced that it can actually detect human. So earlier in the Pro version we are getting some negative negative actions from the fan and moving curtains and all, but this can actually negate all those things. So if you have that kind of setup, you should actually go with the Emotion Max. And as per their description in the in their product catalog, they are also saying that if person is even sleeping and not moving at all, but it can actually sense the breathing and heartbeat as well. I'm not sure what kind of sensor it is available in the market, but if they are claiming it, I think it must be very accurate, and I have seen it that it is actually very accurate. And again this sensor also have brightness sensor and universal remote inbuilt into it. So all you need to do is just place this and it can take care of everything. And one cool thing about this particular device is that universal remote is actually also available in the Home Assistant, and also the entities which it exposes also available in the Home Assistant as well. So it is fully compatible with the Home Assistant. So that's one cool thing about this. And if you want to connect to the Home Assistant, the steps are very simple. All you need to do is you need to add your credential of the MQTT broker from your Home Assistant to this device's settings, and it will start broadcasting a signal, and entity will be available in the Home Assistant. You don't have to configure anything on that. And one cool thing about this is that another cool thing actually. So first the Pro version, what it does is it actually broadcasts the signals and it can detect the distances, but it actually go further than that. It actually provides you the grid to the whole system. So you can also add zones on it, but you can actually define what zones will cover. So earlier we have a particular sections like 2 to 4 meter or 5 to, but with this you have a whole grid, and you can actually pick random blocks for the for your motions to be detected in a zone. So one use case you can say that I'm using my computer and I move from here and there, and also sometimes I try to think by going to that particular zone. So I can just provide these sections to be on my computer zone, and whenever I'm moving on those areas, it can actually turn on something related to my computer. So that is one use case you can have. And also another use case can be if something is moving a lot, or maybe you have a setup where other people are moving a lot in a particular zone, you can just avoid that zone altogether so that it will not get detected. So use cases are a lot. It's just about your thinking how you want to go with it. So this is that thing. We will discuss more further into this video, like how and what kind of things we can do with it and how to use this particular thing. And it also comes with a stand which is move from here like this and this. So you can also place it like this on a desk, or you can just hang it on a wall like this and move the position of it. So it's very cool. And also I forgot to mention that this particular unit is created to detect multiple persons. So if you have any requirement, if you want to restrict any room to be accessed by only 4 members or 3 members, you can actually set it in here and detect that how many persons in a room right now. So that is something which I haven't heard about it, but it is actually there. So it can be placed on those places where camera is not allowed, but this sensor don't capture any images. It just broadcasts the signals, and according to that signals it gives the feedback how many persons the room has, and you can just actually set an alarm that only this much person is allowed or not. That is a use case mentioned in their website, so I'm just saying it. So this kind of functionality it provides, and let's just discuss more about the inside the application, that what it can do and how we can use it. So now we are in the app, and you can see there are a bunch of devices is showing. So we are interested in this Emotion Max. So let's just click on it, and here we can see three things. One is a light sensor, another is our motion sensor, and this one is for add appliance, which is a IR universal remote. So if you see the dim light, it will actually show you the light status. So when you click on it, as you can see, it will show like lux, how much lux it has right now. So it's showing as dim. So whenever any light any light is detected by the sensor, it will show it. So let me just turn on my camera and show you where is the sensor. So we can see this one is our sensor, and now light has been turned on using this motion sensor only, and if we see, it should show some value. So 2 lux is there. So that is how it worked. So you can just set it whatever you want to do with it, like if you want to execute anything and all. But the main thing is that this light sensor is not going to be exposed in your Alexa app, so do mind that. It will be only been seen in Home Assistant only, so always remember that. So let's just go back and see the other things. So here we have a detected motion, so we just go there. So it was showing that detection, so let's just click on it, and now you can see there is no motion is showing, and it was showing that we just got there, so that is why it is showing here. So one cool thing about this is that if you see there are bunch of grids available in it, so like 1 2 3 this types of grids are available. So the main problem with the Pro sensor is it was not able to omit section wise. So if you can say this particular region 1 2 3, if you wants to make any region not detectable, you cannot do that in the Pro, but here you get the chance to mark a particular area as no zone detection. So I have done that. So this is where my I think one cloth is there which keeps on moving, so I have marked that as a no zone detection, and another one is this one. So you can do it by going to this interference zone. So when you click on it, it will actually help you detect different zones according to it. So like that, if we try to do it here, let me just show you. So let's just click on set. So we were talking about Emotion Max. So what was happening is it is not supporting tablet based resolution, so that is why we are not able to do anything on that. So let's just go again in the motion, and you should see the similar trajectory here as well. So it takes some time. So as you can see, so what I was talking about, that the whole PR sensor works on a grid based system. So you can actually select different boxes and make a zones, instead of which was in Max, you have to pick up the range. So you can actually block certain regions which you don't want to be detected. So that is there. So let's just see first how to add interference zone. So interference zone by I mean this particular section. So this one with a gray mark, dash marks on it. So I don't think my touch will be visible here. So let's just go to the interface zone and see how it is being going to set. So when you click on set, it will show you these things like settings. The interface zone can improve the accuracy of the detection. Please ensure the space remains unattended during the process. So what it means is that if something is moving a lot or you are moving, it will detect you as well. So all you need to do is, if your room already detecting without having any person in it, it will actually detect that and help you decide that what zone should be marked unattended. So let's just click on the proceed with auto scan and see what it will do. But it's saying that automatic scanning or delete all previous set inference areas and regenerate the inference area based on the current environment. I will just use OK. So it will take couple of seconds to scan it. So now you can see these types of things. So if your fan is moving, it will start detecting. So let me just turn on the fan and see whether it is being detected or not. Echo, turn on gaming fan. Echo, turn on gaming fan.
Okay.
So now you can see when I turn on the fan, it started to show the motions in it. Because when my fan moves, there are a couple of items which actually hanging and it start moving. So now you can see there is a fan moving, and there are a couple of detection occurs without having any person. So you can actually mark those sections like this. All you need to do is just click on it or draw a box on it like this, and it should mark it, something like this. Not sure why it is not doing that. So currently it is only working on this area. Okay, so I think it's doing based on the area basis. So you get the idea, right, that how you can actually mark the territory. Let's just try it again. Let me see whether it can do in the same way. Okay, it might be because of that. So let's just try to do it. So it seems it only works when there is no zone is being used. So I think we need to remove all those zones and then mark that. So just go back and I will just remove one of the zones from here. So as you can see, you can also see that this been detected here. So I will just save it for now. And if I go back, maybe motion detected, and I will just go interference zone and click on proceed auto scan. So I think if zone is marked for a particular region, it will not be marked. So now you can see it's been not marked as a zone, and when you click on it, it will allow it. So yeah, that is the thing. So when you save it, it will actually mark those area as a non-detected zone. So we are back on the larger screen so that we can see it much better. So there is a problem with the screen resolution here when you use interference zone. So sometimes save button is also not visible. So all you need to do is just use the phone with a standard size, not a tablet based thing. So other thing we have seen that how we can mark no zone detection using this interference zone. So let's just see how we can add different zones. So as you can see, I have already added all those zones. So let's just try to create a zone 1 now, because it has been not set. So when you click on it, it will allow you to mark your zone. So this is the thing which I was talking about. So if you want to make some zones like this and this to be as zone 1, you can actually do that, but it was not possible with the Pro Max, or I mean the Pro version. And the beauty of this is that you can actually mark all those like area for a particular automation. So for example, if you have any materials in your home which you don't want anybody to go there, so maybe it can be a speakers or it can be some very expensive item, you can actually mark those zones like this and making a single zone. So whenever anyone go there, it can actually makes any announcement or anything that please stay away from this and that. So it will be really cool to do that. So that is how you can actually mark different zones without having to be aligned in a same manner. So it not supposed to be like closely connected with each other. You can actually mark different areas with these particular zones, and you can actually also provide some space like this one and mark it as a zone. So if I click on save, so let me just change the color. So what are the other colors available with us? So we don't have any dark blue. I think this one is it. Okay, I think purple is still fine. Magenta. So if I click on save, so now as you can see, it has been marked as a zone 1 now. So this one is zone, this one is zone, and this one. So this is how you can actually add zones to it. And when you talk about the detection entities, these all entities will be visible in your Alexa app as well. So I was facing some problem with the naming conventions, like because I have added both the motion sensor at the same time. So because of that, all zone 1, zone 2, zone 3 and all are detected with the same name. So when I try to update it, Pro was able to update. I was able to update Pro version entity, but Max was having some trouble. Maybe next update will fix that. So for now, I have rename it in the Alexa app. So if you also face some similar problem, you can actually go to the Alexa app and change your motion sensors there. So this is the thing which you need to see, I think. And there is another thing which is current number. So if you have more than 2 persons there, so it can actually detect it. So let me show you. So now you can see there is a movement already detected here. So if I go there, because of the fan, it is showing like that. And when I enter in the room, it will also detect another person. So it can detect up to 4 person here. So you can also use that entity, the current numbers, in the home assistant as well. I think we will see what are the different things available in there. So I will just go back. So I have turned on the fan. So first detection will going to be removed, I think, in a couple of seconds. So I have moved from the room, so I am not detecting here. There is something which is still moving, so that is why it is being detected. So it's you can say the false alarm or a non-human connection is there. So you can just add it to the interference zone and it will not be detected. So there is another option which is motion trajectory tracking. So it is just this area, and it says that when multiple people are moving within the area, we are not able to accurately track each individual movement due to overlapping human signal. So motion tracking is something which I was showing, that if I move, so it will going to show person here moving here, but it is not going to detect every single movement, but it will give you an idea that how many person is there. So that is that. If you like remove it or disable it, it will not going to show this thing. So this is that option, and this will be the timeline that when the motion is been detected. If you click on the history, it should show all the settings here. So you can see green will be marked as a like this second zone is being detected. So second zone is keep on detecting. Second. So now you can see I have entered it about 10:10 in the third zone. So I was being detected. So it's like very nice graph. So you can also see that when and in what zone activity is been or motion has been detected. So what other things available with us? I think we have covered all those things, and this one is the not detected for. So this is the how many times the sensor will going to give the status. So as you can see, it is saying that when emotion detects no motion for 1 second, it will change the status. So this status will be available with us in the Alexa app. So you can add it like a default state delay. So I always use this, so it will actually override everything. So this is the 1 second. This is the minimum you can set, and you can actually do a delay for 1 hour and so according to your own use case you can go with it. And it is also, there are other settings as well for this. Time period 1, okay, we can just add it. Time period selected, active state. So you can actually add different times to different things. So for example, if you want to have a different frequency for different times, so for example, if you have a 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. you want to detect a few peoples, and after 12 to 2 p.m. you don't have any usage, so you can actually add all those settings here as well. So this is for that. So I don't have any requirement regarding that, so I haven't used it there. So this is the sensitivity. If you think it's your sensing is very sensitive, so you can just go to the low, normal and high, and set detection height. So you can actually add the detection height, so how long or how above you can say. I think that will be really useful if you have a fan and it has been detected, so you can use that as well. So it's good to know that this kind of settings is there. And view activity track in this this feature is under development, so we don't have to like see this for now, so maybe they will add it in future updates. So we have discussed everything about this, and this is very straightforward, the universal remote thing. So you can just add a universal remote and it will be available with us in in Alexa and as well as Home Assistant because it's the max version. So I will just show you here how to configure your MQTT connections. So when you are on the home setting of the Emotion Max, so you can just click on the three dots and go to the MQTT connection, and here you can actually provide all those credentials here. So this will be the IP address of your Home Assistant, and this will be the port, and the account you will going to add will going to be here. And when you do it, so do remember that you need to save it and then come back in order to see the status. And one another thing which I wanted to tell you guys, that your that Emotion Max also need to be in the same Wi-Fi connection where your Home Assistant is connected to. So if you are going to have a different router for Home Assistant and different router for your Emotion Max, it will not going to work because it will going to work locally. So in order to communicate locally, you need to be in a same network, not in a different network. So you need to like remember that while configuring this whole settings. So I think we have covered all those things. Let's just go to where. So let's just go to the Home Assistant and see what settings we have there. So before that, let me just show you how to add this appliances here, IR appliances. So all you need to do is just click on add appliance here. Oh, I need to go to that room and then see what we can do there. So we are now in the room where Emotion Max is there. So let's just click on I know it, and my appliance will be a TV, or you can say monitor. So I will just show you the total setup. I'm still not sure whether it will going to work or not, but I will just show you the steps how it should work. So if I turn on the camera and see this is my Emotion Max here, right? And this will going to be my Samsung 4K monitor. So I will be trying to add this particular remote here and see how it will going to work. So let's just use TV because TV has been identified really easy in the Alexa app. So I will just click on the TV and click on the add appliance. And because it will not going to be officially available, so I will just straight go to the learn remote now. And here my room will be gaming room. So I will just use the name like Max with a sensor because I have bunch of universal remotes here. So Max, maybe Samsung monitor. So I will just click on save. So it is saying that it will be a sub devices of this device. So I will just say I know it. So as you can see, it's already been detected here. So let's just click I know it and click on use the device now. And here you need to map the button. So I think only a power button will be mapped because every other button is based on the Bluetooth, so it will not going to detect. So let's just go to the power and try to connect this. So just click on start learning, and you need to point that remote to the Emotion Max. So it has been detected. So I will just click the power button and see it whether it's been detected or not. Oh, it's been turned on. So I will click on yes. That's a nice thing. So let me just show you in the camera, and now you can see this is the Motion Max and this is my home. So when I click on this button power here on the right side, so it is been turned off. So it is controlled by this one. So it is good to see that how fast it is. So I will just go back to the, let's just turn off the camera now. How should I turn it off? Okay. Okay, so it is going to show here in the sub devices. So as you can see, this is the Motion Max, and my appliances will going to show here. So let's just go to the Home Assistant really fast and see how it is been exposed there. So HA Assistant. So this is our Home Assistant instance. So I'm using my Home Assistant in a Raspberry Pi. So I'm remotely connected with this app. All you need to do is just provide the IP address, and it will going to get connected. So we need to go to the settings, and maybe I think we need to go to the mqtt broker. Not sure. Maybe devices and service. So we should have, okay, my TUA devices are not working here. What other things? So this is the mqtt. So let's just go here, and here we have Emotion Max. So these are the sensors which are available with us from the Emotion Max. That's a brightness sensor, person interaction. So I was talking about person fan zone. Okay, that is also really nice. So you can actually add that. So how many person in the fan zone? So you have marked that area as not to be detected, but it's still going to show you that how many persons there. So there is zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, and zone all area. So these all entities are available with us, but it's not showing anything related to our new monitor added. So that is something I need to see, but you should get the idea like how it is being used, right? So in order to like create any routine with it, all you need to do is go to the settings, go to the settings, and here automation and scenes, and you can click on the create automation. So I will just show you this one, welcome home option, and there you can get the idea. So you can see when it happens. So we have used like Emotion Pro here. So if we like use something else here, so maybe let me just type in Emotion Max 2. So this is here. So here you will see a bunch of entities which can be used for triggering any routine. So zone all area is there, stop detection, zone 1 start detecting, stop detecting, and let's just give you the whole list. Stop detecting, and then brightness emulation change. I think that is all we have, and I think that person detected is not visible here. So I think you cannot trigger anything from here. Zone 1 start detecting, yes, so it is not there. So maybe you can just use it for showing only. So you cannot trigger anything when it happens, because it is not being exposed here. So maybe in future update they will show it, but not right now. So when you do that, you can just execute any routine. So I have used voice monkey http triggering mechanism which I have used here. So all you need to do is just add it here, and it will going to trigger it. So that is how you can see. And let's just quickly see the Alexa app. What are the entities available with us there in the Amazon Alexa app? You need to go to the routine. Where is the routine? This is the routine, and let's just try to create a routine and see what are the entities we have. So let's just click on the plus sign. So add an event. When I click on it, you can see smart home, and here all those entities which are triggerable will be listed here. What the hell? Okay, it was not refreshed. So let's see what we have. So here you can see zone 1 max, zone 2 max, zone 3 max. I have changed the name of it. So these all entities are visible with us. Okay, so when you click on it, you will see not detected for this much minutes, and when detected. So this kind of things is available with us, so we can just use it in our Alexa routine. Okay, so let me just go back. Go back again in routine. So I will just pause it for a minute and find my routine which I am already using it. So this is the sample which I have used in the Alexa app. So this is Emotion. Oh boy. So when it is activated, so when gaming motion max zone 3 activate, what will happen is this thing is very unresponsive today. I'm not sure why. The app is hanging right now. So basically what I was doing is I'm just detecting the motion on max zone 3, and it should turn on this bulb. So this one, this bulb should be turned on. So let's just see, and so as you can see, it is not turning on right now, and I am in the zone 2. That is why it is not turned on. So when I walk into this zone, it should turn on automatically. So let's just wait for 2 to 3 seconds. As you can see, it is been turned on without doing anything, and the motion is detected from this motion sensor. So I hope you get the idea how cool it is, and what kind of things you can do. So you can see the whole area of my room. So this one is zone 1, this one is zone 2, and after the mat it's zone 3, and that one is zone 4. So you can see you can do something like that as well. So if any person detects within this area, you can actually turn on the bulb of the balcony, because the person is actually going to the balcony because it is in that zone. And you can also turn on this particular bulb, and this bulb is turning on using a manual mechanism. It has a PR sensor as well. So I was using that too, so in order to test the accuracy, and it's been very good and very consistent in most of the, I think 99% of the time it's working just fine without having any problem. And you need to like add another routine. If it is not, no detection is there, then what we need to do is we need to turn off this particular bulb. So as you can see, what I am doing is store color bulb is off right now. So that's the zone 3 max, no motion for 2 minutes. If there is no motion, it will turn off. So I hope you get the whole idea about it, how to use this, and how to manage this in a home assistant, and how to add connection to mqtt. So the use case is limitless. Like there is a unlimited type of things you can do with this. I think that's a very good sensor, and I like the way they have provided the like interference section, that if you don't want to like detect a particular section, you can actually omit it. And the best thing is that you can actually make different zones in a grid without having to be clubbed adjacently or like vertically or horizontally. You can actually select random box to make a zone. So I really like that. So if any question and comment regarding this, please comment below. I will try to answer them as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.